Good afternoon, Mr. Davis. If you'll follow me, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Davis. Your usual drink?
Yeah.
And you, ma'am?
So who are we meeting anyway?
Mr. Gabriel, independent producer, pitching a book to be adapted.
And why the hell am I seeing him?
Actually, the luncheon was scheduled by Mr. Wasserstein. Just a club soda, lime.
Shit, you know, the old man's been retired for 2 years and he's still calling the shots. The Eskimos put their old people on icebergs and just push them out to sea. No long goodbyes.
Hey, Jared.
Marty.
Hey. Hi, Andrea. How are
Hi.
you? One word. Robot soldiers. All right, okay, so it's 2 words. But listen, one of the best-selling comic book series of all time in Romania has a huge following. Okay, I'm talking franchise.
Call
here.
my office.
Oh, great. What do you say tomorrow?
Yeah, whenever.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, enjoy your lunch.
Great, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I have this one other script that I want to get to you, okay? It's called Hard Hats. Okay, get this. Construction workers by day, transvestites by night. All right, think Full Monty meets Mrs. Doubtfire.
Marty, call my
or
office.
maybe Tootsie's.
Marty.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll call you.
Right.
Okay. Have a good lunch.
Okay.
You too, Andrew.
You know, that guy gives new meaning to the word schmuck. So where is this,
Mr. Gabriel, he should be here.
and what's the name of the book he's pitching?
It's a book called The Bible. I gave you the coverage last night.
Never heard of it. You? Well, look, if this guy's not here by, Mr. Gabriel?
It's just Gabriel.
This is Andrea, my director of
It's
development.
a pleasure to meet you.
So, how do you know Mr. Wasserstein?
Well, my superior, Yahweh, came to him in a dream.
Dream? Who's this Yahoo? Stein's spiritual advisor?
Well, yes.
Can I get you anything interesting?
Oh, this water's fine.
Now this Wawa guy,
Yahweh.
he wrote this book?
They are his words.
So long as he owns the copyright. And this book was first published when?
Since the beginning.
Why don't we see a manuscript? So what does this Mr. Yahweh want to do?
Yahweh has sent me here to make a film based on his Bible. One that speaks to all ages and all cultures upon...
An action film.
There's action, yes.
So we're talking big budget.
Oh, money's not a problem.
You have financing attached?
Absolutely.
Tell me, Yahweh, is that a Middle Eastern name?
Yes.
Involved with oil?
Yahweh's involved in everything.
Well, let me ask you, Gabe, would Mr. Yahweh be interested in financing something else? Because we have something that would be right up his alley. It's called Satan's Academy. It's the Porkies of the new millennium, and we're looking for someone to co-produce this with.
Yahweh's only interested in the Bible.
Oh, okay, I just thought I'd ask. Well, has Mr. Yahweh produced anything before?
He made the universe in 6 days.
That's a tight shooting schedule. Did you ever hear that?
Probably direct to video.
Well, Gabriel, assuming you do have the financing in place, we're absolutely interested, but we're going to have to develop a strong screenplay first.
I don't understand.
You know, we'll hire someone to rewrite this into something we can film.
Rewrite Yahweh's story?
Well, we'll stay as true to the source material as possible.
Yahweh will not be pleased.
No shit. You know, every writer thinks his work is like the Sermon on the Mount. But let's be honest, Gabe. Yahweh's writings has its shortcomings.
What do you mean?
Well, to start...
The dialogue is stilted.
Stilted?
Yeah, Gabe, it doesn't pop off the page. It sounds like it's from the year 1.
It is.
Exactly. So we'll bring in a writer to make it more hip. Someone like...
Heaven Williamson.
Exactly. He knows what teens are like. He can flesh out the characters.
Well, what's wrong with the characters?
They're a little one-dimensional, don't you think?
Of course he does, of course he does. But there are some good characters in here, Gabe. Like the Samson character. Now, like, Arnold would jump at something like this, especially after that train wreck, End of Days. And this David and Goliath sequence. How about Mel Gibson? No, scratch that. Heath Ledger and Shaquille O'Neal.
And, you know, also, I think the Noah subplot could be something really special.
Wait a minute, that's the guy with the boat and the animals
Yes.
during the El Nino thing?
Yes.
Animals.
It'll be 99% CGI.
Yeah, I know, but the whole thing reminds me of water, which reminds me of Waterworld, which reminds me of Kevin Costner. I'm gonna get nauseous.
Hello, Titanic, perfect storm.
Right, if we make the boat sink.
We're talking event film.
Beautiful. Now, we gotta get McDonald's to do like these Noah Happy Meals. And
Yes.
think of an amusement ride for the boat.
Arc.
Whatever. Okay, babe, what's wrong?
I don't think this is what Yahweh had in mind.
Look, Gabe, you can't leave these creative decisions to these spiritual guys. I mean, 2 words. Battlefield Earth. Was that a fucking piece of shit or what?
But Yahweh...
Look, with all due respect, Yahweh ain't God.
But he is.
Gabe, my studio had 4 of the top 10 grossing films of last year. I'm just beginning a new 3-year contract with the fucking ability to greenlight any picture I want. Can your Yahweh do that?
Well, no, but...
But nothing. So who's God, Andrea?
You are?
You're goddamn right I am. Now look, Gabe, we're talking blockbuster promotional tie-ins, video games, interactive websites, theme parks. I mean, what's not to like?
Perhaps I should talk to another studio.
Gabe, please. Sit down. Look, we're the ones you want. Our distribution domestically and overseas is unmatched. We have access to all the A-list clients.
I don't know.
You know, I noticed there's a character in here named Gabriel.
Yeah, that's me.
It's a great idea. You play yourself in the film.
Really?
Sure.
Sure, why not? Look, we can get an angelic type, like an Uma Thurman or a Cameron Diaz to play your love interest.
I hear Uma's available.
How about Julia Roberts?
Sure.
She won't even consider a period piece since Mary Riley.
Oh.
Revelation. Why make it a period piece? We can make it contemporary.
Can we?
Sure, nothing's etched in stone. Now, the first thing we gotta do... It's a sure hit, for Christ's sake.
That would be the sequel.
Sequel! I love the way you think, Gabe. Now, look, I'm just thinking out loud here. We're not married to any of this, okay? Noah is the captain of a cruise ship that sails out of Long Beach. Jonah is this crazy fisherman obsessed with this whale, kind of like a Moby Dick thing, okay? You with me? Samson is this bodybuilder / ex-CIA operative that works out in Venice Beach. David and Solomon are a father and son team, both Navy SEALs, okay? You with me? So the president decides to take a trip on this boat, not knowing that Goliath, an Eastern European villain, check the availabilities of those British bad guys, Alan Rickman, Gary Oldman, Jeremy Irons. So the president is on board with this Goliath Eastern European villain guy who has a nuclear bomb on board, okay?
What about me?
And a beautiful nuclear physicist, Julia Roberts, happens to be on board on vacation with her husband, Gabriel.
Yes.
Wait a minute, another epiphany! Joseph and his brothers, get this. Construction workers by day, transvestites by night, huh?